Yo, what's up, guys? We back? You guys hear me? Oh, nice. Yeah, I guess my internet just cut out for a second.
Talk to me. Watch your back. Okay, good.
I need to reset. Couldn't handle the real talk easy.
Need to get closer.
Needed to reset. Yeah. Yeah. It was just getting good too. I feel like I was on a roll. But yeah, I don't know. There's just like a lot of lessons. Like I look back on things and what I would have done differently. I saw Platinum was in here too, and he was saying that's what you do. I don't know if that was really like a conscious thing that you did on purpose, Platinum. If it was, it's smart, man. It's just, okay. These spiders are blasting me right now. Am I dead on board to this poison? Probably. I think I have to potion. Damn. Forest lurkers.
Fantastic.
Where's Gray's at when you need him? That sounds like Kargoz, but looks so different. Hey, what's up, Johns? Yeah, man. Oh my god, dude.
That ability isn't ready yet.
You have to be doing some hamstring fighting.
I need a target.
Yo, okay, God, what's up, Samwise? How's it going, man? The goated is back. What's up, guys? I appreciate it so much. See some familiar faces in here. So type what you're playing mainly. If you guys have a second, are you playing SoD? Type SoD. If you're playing Era, are you playing Cattle? As your main thing. Got one vote for Era. Cat like a height. I'm lost. You're just a lost soul. Don't know what to play. Or maybe you're just not playing WoW in general. If that's you, I don't know why you're here watching this, but... Nothing. Feels like a drug sitting there waiting to be resubbed for me. I do wish like just a 1x vanilla fresh would launch.
That ability isn't ready.
You know, I don't know, dude. Is it even possible to get hype for it again, though? Like, I don't know, man. I don't even know what I want. Like, if they announce just a 1x vanilla fresh, like, just run-of-the-mill standard server, like, would it even be popular anymore in this day and age? Are people craving that? Are people craving that for 2 seconds and then they move on, you know? Like, I think we're just fried. SoD might just be it. I quit WoW after you left. I couldn't take it. Been playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Logged back onto my computer for 3 minutes and saw you were live. Didn't believe it. Red Dead. Nice. Yeah, I didn't really play the second one, but the first one was amazing.
How are ya? See you soon.
Fresh goes always. Thing is, it's just like the 100th fresh for a lot of us, you know? Like, is it still going as hard as it once did? Like, that mantra might be dead, dude. Are we really craving fresh anymore? Dude, absolutely, people would definitely go fresh. Just original classes, like no custom SoD stuff.
I'm out of range.
Like with SoD, you kind of opened Pandora's box, right? You changed the classes up, you added talents, runes, all this. Like, is there a way to go back from that? For me, there would be, but like it would just be like playing casually, you know?
Safe travels.
What's on your mind?
I don't know if I can do Elwyn Quest anymore after 50 goes.
Off with it.
Turtle wow. Dude, you look amazing. Looks like you've lost some weight and gained muscle too. Love to see it. Thank you so much. That's really nice of you to say, dude. Really nice.
Hello.
Yeah, I've been focusing on health and fitness and stuff a lot more since I left like the WoW space. Yo, Hank Hills with the Prime. Subscribed for 6 months, currently on a 1-month streak. Thank you so much, Hank. I appreciate that so much, bro. SoD is more retail than it is classic. A lot of people left after phase launch. Yeah, that's what some people were saying earlier. I don't know. We'll see. So far, I like it. So far, it's fun. Level 13, by the way. Okay, abandon Stormpike's order. Bread, small pouches. Could use one more pouch.
What can I do for you?
I think it's from this person.
I've the finest wares
Do we splurge by an 8 slot? Why not?
See you soon. Well met. Keep your feet on the ground.
Yeah, I'm not playing hardcore or solo self-found or anything, by the way. So if people are, you know, playing on the server or something and want to like hook up a weapon or something, like I'm just gonna be. I'll just take whatever, honestly. My only gripe with SoD is that it extends well beyond the original class fantasy here or there. Mage healers, rogue tank, lock tank. True. I didn't think about it from that perspective. It was just vanilla was reaching a point where it's like. It's damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because even the purists, like the vanilla purists, the people who really truly love the game, play the game forever, like you get to a point where you're just stuck. Like you're mentally stuck with the game. Like you don't want changes, and you're protective of the game, and you love the game, and you appreciate it. But at the same time, your desire to play it isn't that high because you played it so much. So what do? You either just do nothing, you just half-heartedly play, like, you know, just continue on, or you try to innovate and do something. That's how it was for me, at least, you know. People start bringing up SoD changes, and you know, I have all these opinions and stuff, but at the same time, at least, you know, by trying that stuff and having like a meta that's evolving, like you give the game a pulse, and like you give the game more longevity.
Need more rage.
The K-God X out here with the stream poggers. What up, Winky? What's up, man? Yeah, Winky, remember Winky was there when I started getting the other arm tatted up, Winky? I did a lot more work on it, as you saw it.
I'm out of range.
Vibin'. What you up to today, bro? K-Dog, HC Godfather, good to see you, Killer. What's up, Drum? Thank you, brother. Thank you so much for the kind words. Would love to have classes play like Watlooka and Classic. The flow is just better, like Paladin, just amazing. Well, what's your guys' vote now that you've seen Vanilla, TBC, and Wrath, and it's all done now? You know, it's Kata now. Like, how are you ranking the trilogy? How are you ranking? Is it Vanilla, then TBC, then Wrath? Is it Wrath, Vanilla, TBC? Like, it's funny, like, when Wrath was first, like, coming out the beta, like, I was still streaming a lot during the beta, and, like, I was like, oh my god, dude, Wrath is so much better than TBC. I'm just totally jumping on that, like, bandwagon. And it did feel better, right? But then, like, the game came out, like, I ultimately played Wrath less than I played TBC.
It's too far away. I can't do that.
Going into this, I expected to like Wrath the most. BC over Vanilla over Wrath. VC is a vibe, dude. TVC is a vibe. I think for me, vanilla by like a country mile, like giga landslide, like not even really close. And then it's gonna be TVC, then Wrath. That was kind of like my original. I don't think I've changed my stance. I guess that's probably like what I would have originally said too. But looking back on things, I think I like TBC more than I thought. Like I appreciate TBC more than I thought. Like once we were in TBC, like it was easy to see all the problems with PvP and stuff. I remember like complaining so much about some of like the PvP systems in TBC and like the class balance and blah blah blah. Was it just me too, or was like Wrath PvP like kind of a giant flop? It's hard to know when it's just you because your interest is faded in it versus like the broader interest, but I feel like it just never got like any traction going. Not back in the day, like I'm saying, you know, like the mirrors and the what's that dude's name? That healer that like plays every class and is like 400 time rank 1 guy. Min Poike. Or like, you know, have they really like popped off in Wrath to the same degree as in TBC? I don't know. Vanilla is S tier for me, but every other version of the game is like a B+ at most. Yeah, I think that pretty much describes it. Like I think I'm there with you.
Too far away.
It was a flop because people only played 3 comps. Yeah, but like TBC was like that too. Arena requires consistent balance tuning and meta shifts. The same stale meta for 2 years is boring as hell. True, and like for some reason there just wasn't the player base, you know? People just weren't that interested in PvPing. It's such a small community of like, you know, gladiators and rank 1 players. And it's not the friendliest environment, and there's very limited spots. You know, these are just things I'm just like kind of word vomiting out, that ultimately for like the average player, like there's not really the incentive to grind. You know, the spots are just so limited, and you need to find a good partner and practice and do all this. You know what I mean? It's just not that accessible, I guess, is my probably my guess on why it like really never like popped off super hard.
That ability isn't ready yet.
And like you know, I don't know, you have to PvE as well, right? So like, so you have to be pretty hardcore.
I can't.
Workout stream when? Believe it or not, I do have a lot of like ideas and energy and like desire to actually try to make some content about real life stuff. Just the stuff I'm doing, you know, like going to these pickleball tournaments, maybe like vlogging them, like going to the gym, just doing like an average workout, maybe trying to help people like lose weight and some of the stuff that's worked for me. As well as like another huge thing is, you guys have probably been seeing it, right? But if you go to like your Target, if you go to your local Target or Walmart, have you noticed they have a whole section now of high protein, low net carb foods, right? So like it's sort of keto foods, but like it's different. Like this is a game changer. Like they're basically making junk foods. Like, and let me repeat, just to be clear, they're basically found a way to create junk foods. Like I'm talking Pop-Tarts, cinnamon rolls, chocolate rolls, what else? You know, candy, the most degenerate food possible. They've found a way using like sugar alcohols to make it so that it's high protein, low net carbs, and you can unironically like just spam cinnamon rolls all day and get abs. Like this is like some dark magic, and that stuff is a game changer for me, man. Because I'm kind of like a fat kid at heart. I have like a sweet tooth, right? Like big sweet tooth. So for me, like I can just eat like 4 cinnamon rolls per day. Like it tastes like I'm eating Cinnabon. And it's like, you know, 20 grams of protein each, 4 grams net carbs. It's like insane. So I don't know, like reviewing some of that stuff. I know high protein food gets popular towards the summer because people tend to be more active. I've got a lot of biking events planned this year. Where you buy that? Oh, you can just get it at Target, Walmart, whatever. Like the brand that I really like the most these days is called Legendary. There's got to be some of you that eat that stuff too as well, right? They have the Legendary Pop-Tarts, the Legendary, like, you know, like I said, the cinnamon roll, the chocolate roll. They even have like pop chips. Like, you know, the Quest chips are like these little brittle things that you can tell they're good, but they're not that robust, right? Like these pop chips feel like robust, man. They like scrape your gums up a little bit when you eat them. And yeah, this brand is just absolutely fire. Oh, accept. But yeah, like doing some like reviews and stuff, you know, like car reviews of like some of these foods would be kind of fun. But if I ever make content again, like I want to do it in a way where it's like very low production value and people are like sensitized. Like that's the precedent you set. It's like low production value. Like you use a nice phone or whatever, and you just record the video. Like you press record, and then you press record at the end. You try to one take Jake it. Like you say what you gotta say. You do what you gotta do. You post it. That's it. So that you can stay consistent with it, like with the content, and just like get it out there, and people don't expect some like super high production value thing, which will like just burn you out. I just got prescribed Adderall for ADHD, and I gotta tell you, that's literal cheat mode for weight loss. Hunger becomes nothing more than a phone notification you can swipe off. Yeah, like I have like severe ADHD, like both types. I mean, it sounds dramatic when you say it like that. It's not like the biggest deal. Like, oh, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to Avery. I think this is a Visu. Oh my god, that is huge. Oh my god, dude. Nasty, bro. Oh my god, dude. Okay, man. Oh man, what do you think, chat? Do we taint this character? Do we accept it? Do we taint him up? Do we taint her up? Do we get a sugar daddy? Do we get a night elf sugar daddy? Oh my god, dude. It's not hardcore. You're right, it's not hardcore. It's not solo self-found. We do it. Sugar daddy Avrion. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Yes. Oh my god, blow me a little kiss. Better dance on a mailbox. Oh my god, thank you so much. That is huge. We're back in there. Thank you, man. That is really nice of you. We can buy our talents now and stuff. Streamer Benny's. Yeah. I gotta go be a dad later, bro. Thank you so much, AVC, dude. Well, probably like my longest supporter, like up there with Romanda and all the OGs. Like, thank you so much, AVC, bro, for all the years of support. Zealum76 with the Prime. Thank you so much, Zealum. Welcome. Alright, I'm feeling on top of the world right now. We just got blessed up with some rune cloth bags. We got 100 gold. Alright. This game is pretty fun. We haven't died yet. And we should stream more often. What was the name of that healthy food at Target? The brand is called Legendary. I first got introduced to it at like a gas station. I went in and I saw a strawberry Pop-Tart there. It was in the protein bar section, right? So you're looking at everything. Usually Quest for me has just been the gold standard for like protein bars and stuff over the years. Like for 10 years now, they've been the best. Like the flavors are the best, the macros are the best. I was always a big Quest guy. But I see this Pop-Tart, a strawberry Pop-Tart, 20 grams of protein, 4 grams of net carbs, and it just blew my mind. Like, what? Like, what? This is sorcery. I tried it. It wasn't the best. It does hit you with like this artificial strawberry flavor, like kind of hella hard right off the bat. I want to think like their Gen 1 Pop-Tarts were kind of mid, but it was still serviceable. Like I still got like some good satiety out of it. I enjoyed it. Like I ate the whole thing, and like it got better over time. I swear, their Gen 2 Pop-Tarts, they changed it, so like it's a little flakier. It tastes a little bit more like real bread now. the Pop-Tarts, and strawberry is the weakest flavor, right? The brown sugar one's pretty good. The top one, the S tier one, is blueberry. It goes blueberry, then the double chocolate, then brown sugar, then strawberry for the Pop-Tarts. And then I tried microwaving them for 15 seconds and they went crazy. So those are pretty good. But the cinnamon roll is the most insane one to me. The fact that they made a cinnamon roll, you bust it open and it's literally gooey in the middle. And Peace out, Zavisu. Try the hot fudge sundae, 10 seconds in the microwave, absolute gas. They have a hot fudge sundae made by Legendary. The other one that was just mind-blowing to me as well is that Quest actually has a pizza now. They have a high-protein, low-net-carb pizza, like relatively, compared to other pizza, right? Like, I think it's something like, I want to say like 15 grams net carbs or something like that. Oh, I'm getting destroyed. Big potion. This can be our first death. Oh, don't die. I need victory rush. There we go. There we go. We're in there, baby. We already victory rush. We already potioned. Should be good now. Hamstring, so we can't run. Silver Stream Mine is deadly as ever. What's the best Pop-Tart going to buy now? Blueberry. Go to Target, pick up 3 things. This is your starter pack for Legendary. Go buy the cinnamon roll, go buy the chocolate roll, and go buy 1 pack of the blueberry Pop-Tarts. And also buy 1 Pop Chips, the Legendary Pop Chips. Get the barbecue. And you will, it will be a game. It is a huge game changer. Huge game changer. I just bought the cinnamon ones on Amazon. Yeah. Getting bags in vanilla, no matter the version, is always the best feeling ever. Yeah. No, for sure. No, like I'm feeling awesome now. Thanks so much, Avisia. We got rune cloth bags, we got gold. So what's the level cap in SoD now, guys? Is it 50? And I think oh, okay. Oh, we're super dead here. Super dead. Surely we're dead. E-stance. No potion. Don't get dazed. We have a Geo and +2 melee, guys. And maybe we're okay. No days. No days Reno. Okay. 54. 50. Oh, what's up, Dennis? You changed your name, huh? Yeah, good to see you, bro. Good to see you.
I need to get closer. Out of range. It's too far away.
That's fine. We can take him. It's just 1 Geomancer.
Ready yet?
We have mini potion too. Next time we go to the city though, that's probably I'll buy a fat stack of the best potion. Ordered some legendary food too, thanks for the tell. Man, I should be a salesman. We already got like 3 people. Where's the affiliate code at? They truly are very, very insane products though, man. Like, the kids these days, or the people who are younger, like, have it easier. Like, between Ozempic and Wegovy and all these, like, new things, like these injections you can get now that, like, totally, like, curb your appetite and, like, you know, this, like, all this crazy, like, dark magic, high protein, low net carb foods and stuff. Like, it's so much easier now. Yeah. I think, like, in a few years, that's my guess. This is my prediction. We'll see if it comes true. There's going to be places, like chains, like franchises and stuff, you know, fast casual type joints and stuff like that. And they're going to basically cook with, like, they're going to be high protein, low net carb restaurants, if that makes sense. You know, like chains. Like, you could go to a boba place, or maybe it's an option. Like, you go to a boba place, and instead of just getting normal boba, you can get, like, the protein boba, right? Like, they have that too. That's another thing that they created recently. So you can go get a boba and have like 30 grams of protein, 4 grams net carbs. Or like, you can go to maybe an ice cream parlor. Imagine you go to a Haagen-Dazs, and you can get an ice cream that's like made with erythritol or like allulose, right? And so you can join your friends and go to an ice cream parlor and enjoy and eat something, but it's low net carbs. Yo, what's up, Manny? You? The man, the myth, the legend, you look healthy, bro. Thank you, man. Oh, we got 2. I think maybe we can take him out. I believe. It's gonna be close. Let's go. We're gonna have to rely on victory rush here. Come on, baby. Oh, come on, baby. Die here, then we get victory rush. Come on, one more. Victory rush. No potion. Just gotta hope he runs one more swing. You should be sponsored, Easy. Does the little lady know she's gonna be a big sister? Yeah, I think she does. She does. Like, my wife will be like, you know, pointing to her belly and stuff and saying, like, you know, baby and stuff. I think she gets it.
Ready yet?
Hey Kargoz, your past videos helped me through some tough times. Happy to see you're doing well, man. The little one is so big now. God bless, brother. Thank you so much, Robert. That's really nice of you to say, bro. Bless you. Yeah, like I've received a few messages like that over the years where people have been saying, you know, they tell you stuff like, you know, back when Classic was coming off, like I was going through some hard times. I was depressed. You know, I was really like having a hard time, and you know, just watching your content every day, and just everyone's content back then, like just kind of helped you get through it. Gear there. I wonder how much harder hardcore is now, or if it's harder at all. Maybe it's easier. Guys have any thoughts on that? Because they buffed the world, right? They buffed everything in the world. Because you're stronger now with runes and like new talents and stuff.
Ability isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet.
Yo man, what server are you on? We are on Crusader Strike, I believe. It's an RPPVP server, playing Alliance. I did a SoD Core Warrior and it's way easier. I see. We've missed you. What's up, Raisin? Looking solid, bro. Saw you've been winning some tourneys on Insta. Oh, you followed Insta? Yeah, I'll drop the Insta right now, actually. I could shamelessly plug that. If you guys want to like follow along with just what I'm doing outside of WoW. Here's the Insta, if you guys want to follow. Just gonna do an HC journey. Nice, man. Yeah, I'm playing in my first like pro qualifier on May 19th. You play Red Dead Redemption 2 on console or PC? I played Red Dead, the original Red Dead, not 2, and I played it on my my Xbox One recently. Like I just re-downloaded it and played it. Like it must have been like 6 months ago or something. I haven't played the second one. But I do love my Xbox One. It's been a really solid console for me. The Game Pass is just such good value. Forgive the stupidity, but what sport is that? It looks like tennis. It's called pickleball. I think it's probably only popular in the States for now, but it's growing. Like, it's growing to other countries like India and stuff too. It was invented in the 60s as kind of like a backyard game. But I'm not sure why, because I didn't really join until it was already like really popping off as well. Like, I joined after COVID and after class. Like, I like signed up at the local gym near me, and I was gonna go play tennis again because like I played college tennis. I played tennis growing up my whole life. I played like one of my first jobs as a tennis pro, and like that was like racket sports were huge for me. Like, growing up was a huge part of like my childhood and stuff, right? And like I was hoping to play tennis again, and they just converted all the tennis courts into pickleball courts. And as an East Coast guy, I was like, oh, this is so stupid. This is like some cringe California thing. Like, what is this? Like, pickleball, you know, all the terms, the kitchen, the, you know, dinking. Like, what is this game? Like, is this for real? But like, once you try it, it is super addicting, super fun, like very social game. There actually is a lot of finesse to it. And it's been getting really popular. Like, people say, at least, that it's like the fastest growing sport right now in the US. Like, if you go to Target right now, you go to Target, you go into like the clothing section, they even have a little section called like pickleball point, where it's just filled with like pickleball accessories and gear and bags and stuff. Like, you go to the sports section, half the sports section is literally just like pickleball paddles and stuff. But the way I describe it to someone who doesn't know what it is it's a combination of ping pong and tennis. So it's not a racket that you play with a paddle, and it's like much smaller. You can fit like 2 or 3 pickleball courts like in the space of a tennis court.
More range.
But it turned from this like boomer backyard game where it was kind of slow paced. Now there's a lot of like youthful energy getting involved. There's a lot of like, you know, D1 athletes and young people entering the space, and the game is like much faster. There's much more like athleticism and finesse and stuff, and it's a game that you can play like for your whole life. Same like tennis. So it's like a game worth investing in, like golf, whatever. Like, you know, you play basketball. Like, how long can you play basketball for? You definitely can't play basketball your whole life. You know, basketball probably has like the shortest fuse out of any sport you can invest in. I mean, you still see like league play at the gyms. Go to like an LA Fitness or you know, Lifetime. You'll see people, like, you know, guys in their 40s, in their 50s playing basketball. Anyone in their 50s still playing basketball league play? That's a stretch. That's a stretch. Like, it's so easy to get injured too. That sport is also picking up here in order, but we just call it paddle. Thing is, there's actually another sport called paddle, so you might be thinking that. It's a PADEL though, right? So that one is a different, that's another one, that's a different beast. That one is basically you play in a glass box. That's a paddle is a combination of squash and tennis. One second. One second. But yeah, you play in this like glass box, and you play with these oversized paddles. Like, they're like tennis racket sized, but they're paddles, and they make this funky noise when you hit the ball. And it's similar to squash in the sense that like you can hit the ball and it can bounce around like the sides, and the ball's still in play, just like in like a squash court. Anyway.
Isn't ready. Not enough rage. Not ready.
Second. Yo, give me 1 second. get some animal parts, shall we?
I'm out of range.
Did they increase the rate of leveling, by the way? Does anyone know in SoD? Is it like 1x or 1.3x with like mob kills and quest turn-ins and stuff? Or is it accelerated just by way of like the talents and runes and stuff? XP modifier buff, check your buff. My buff. Oh, Discoverer's Delight. Experience gained increased by 100%. Gold earned from quests increased by 300%. Wow. That's awesome. I feel like that may be like less of a deal than it seems. But so we're leveling a little faster. That's nice.
Interest ya on a pint? Watch your back.
Joyous Journeys, but not as extreme. The Joyous Journeys was like way more extreme. I think it was like 300%. Change it so people behind in phases of SoD could catch up. Then they even speed up phases 3 from the rip, I believe. Did they come out with any broken items that busted the game, or was there any disasters in SoD so far? I'm curious, because like they really changed quite a lot, right? Like they messed with itemization, the items, just the loot from all the dungeons.
It's too far.
You know, they're coming up with like epics and stuff in every tier that actually had like either on uses or proc chances. Hey, see you later, Nicholas. Thanks for stopping in, man. It was great to have you here. You're a great company.
It's too far.
Paladin fuck shit up now. Yeah. Oh my god. In what sense? Like PvE, PvP? Tell me red is on top. I quit in phase 1 2 retail, like for me.
I'm out of range.
The thing is though, guys, would you guys really want to play a vanilla fresh again? Like, in your mind, tell me your thought process on this. Like, how good does that sound to you right now? I'm torn, man. Like, a part of me, of course, thinks, oh, a vanilla fresh 1x just regular server would be sweet. But imagine actually loading into it, creating your character, same original talents. You know, like exactly how it's gonna go. Pretty much every phase. You get to 60. Previous grind. Actually, the previous grind is pretty fun, you know. But like MC, BWL,
Not enough rage.
ZG, all completely like normal. Like you know all the loot, you know everything. Like, can you see yourself doing it again right now? I actually remember watching Kargoz when you used to tank with the Shaman on air. Very different in SoD LoL easy mode. Yeah, because they changed Enhance, right? Enhance actually can dual wield now. That does sound so fun. Is Enhance busted? Been doing that for 9 years now? What's up, Ken Beast? I know, man, but like... So, you're telling me though, Ken Beast, it's just as strong as ever? Like, it didn't fully DR for you? Bro, I don't know if I could do it again. classic era fresh with 6 months between phases. Like, I mean, okay, if you had to choose between the two right now, what'd you want? SoD fresh, question mark? Som fresh, question mark? Oh, man. I don't know, dude. I mean, Som was pretty fun, dude. I'm one of the only, like, Som enjoyers, I swear. Give me the biggest tub of that fresh vanilla. See you later, man. Thanks for stopping in, bro. I can barely even load the game right now. Numbers are crazy right now. Classic definitely on cooldown at the moment. Numbers are crazy right now. Classic definitely on cooldown at the moment. What do you mean by that? Like retail? Catlica? And Shaman was top DPS while tanking a month or so, I believe, since mid a few nerfs. Catlica hype, Catlica hype. I would, if they announced a vanilla fresh, I would absolutely commit. Absolutely. Interesting. I don't know if I physically or mentally could anymore, man. Like, I can enjoy the game, but just in a very casual capacity. That's where I feel like I'm at right now. Just like this. Just like this. Just plinking away at Elder Black Paris. Vibe into some rock music. Jumping around. Need another 6 months to a year before I classic fresh again. What's up, Zen again? No life for 1 month and then play casual after, yes. What server? This is on Crusader Strike. I think it's RPPVP, SoD server. Is this the biggest Alliance SoD server? I'm pretty sure like someone told me to play on this. Like it was one of the boys. And then I lost touch. I'm messing with Cat, pre-patch leveling for fun at the moment. Mobs are way too easy. Quests are an interesting change from the vanilla world. I always speculated that that would be fun to do a hardcore run through Kata, just through like all the vanilla stuff to see how it changed. Because at least for me, like when Kata came out back in the day, I already had like all the classes at max. Like there was no reason for me to go out into the world and go look at all and do all the quests and like see all the changes and stuff. So I never really did go back into the old world. It would be kind of fun for one playthrough just to see what they did to like the Barons, Thousand Needles, all that. How much effort they put into changing it. Don't get me wrong, I love that in 2019 Classic came back, but I don't get how people still want to play continually for the last 20 years. How is it not old yet? Yeah, I feel you. I mean, the thing is, this game has so much longevity, like more than any other game for me, ever. But, like, the hype comes and goes, right? Like, they play it, not necessarily continue. They'll play it for the last 20 years, but, like, they'll take breaks in between. How, though, at this point you could have played every class, gotten Biss loot 10 times over. True.
Not enough rage.
Saying back in the day I just leveled for max level 1 cat, and cool seeing the new quest before the art style changed, I think, Kim and Ma. I'll check to see if that mace is here, actually. Yo, did they add any new vendor loot, by the way, in SoD?
I can't do that yet.
I always thought that would have been cool. Autism, probably? Oh my god. I'm planning to do Kata HC 1 to 85 soon. Nice. Yeah, maybe I'll do that too.
What's on your mind? How are ya?
Ironwood Mall! That's not it, but it's still good.
What can I do for ya?
It's not the heavy spiked mace.
Off with you.
What's your thoughts on the Kendrick and Drake diss track? I saw that pop up on Twitter the other day. To be honest, I didn't look at it. Like, Kendrick made a diss track about Drake or something, right? I don't know. You can spoil it for me. Like, was it good? Was it like some ether shit? One of my friends at like my gym, she actually went to high school with Drake in Canada, and it was like a Jewish school, and like she was telling me about it and stuff. It was a small world. Welcome back, dude. Hope all is well. What's up, Barton Myrick? Thanks, man. Yeah, everything is good. What was your take on Drake? Like, she didn't really have like a take on him, I guess. It was more of her just telling me that like she went to school with him. What have you been doing off stream? Working out? Yeah, I have just been touching grass, man. Like, I do believe there's a balance that you can achieve where you can get your fitness, your nutrition, everything in check, and also play games. I do think that is achievable, and some of you guys have already achieved that right now. And congratulations if you have achieved it. It is possible. You just have to have like a decent amount of discipline, but it's hard for me. Like, I'm kind of an extremist, you know. Like, I go like all in or something. So, you know, once the gaming stopped, like, I have to put like my cooked ADHD brain towards something, right? And like, so I like started a new arc, right? Like the fitness pickleball arc, and doing some news tips, types of businesses and stuff. So I've been doing that. But you could, man. Like, you could if you woke up. I think the secret, honestly, and I think this is what like the people who lift consistently like their whole life and they're not arky with it, like they're just solid with it. I honestly believe the key is getting up super early and lifting super early. Like, I'm talking like 4 a.m. you wake up, you're at the gym by like 5, like showered up, or whatever, like you're not showered, like ready, right? You go to the gym, you go lift, like you do it at like 5. Knock it out of the way early, and then you start your day, you know? So like you don't have like your wife or kids interfering or whatever, gaming stuff doesn't pop up. I swear that's the strat. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, what's happening? First time chatters. Why are there so many first time chatters? First time chatter, first time chatter, first time chatter. Can I bring you to the tiki bar? Ampy! Oh my god, dude. With the raid, man. How long ago did that happen? Sorry, I was just like rambling, man. What's up, guys? We got Team Ampy in the house tonight. What's up, everybody? How's it going? How's it going? I don't know if any of you guys know me or remember me. I'm an ancient, washed-up relic of the WoW Classic community.
It's too far away.
What's up, guys?
Can't do that.
1 to 2 minutes ago, you good? Oh, nice. What's Ampy up to? Still blasting away?
Need more
Being
range.
good at everything he does? Goggins wake up early and lift. Oh my god, dude, I love the David Goggins videos. They crack me up. Stay hard. Stay hard.
That ability isn't ready.
You guys think David Goggins is legit though? Like, I love the guy. Like, I think he's really cool and funny. I'm just not 1,000,000% sure he's like fully legit with some of the stuff he says. Like, it seems like unrealistic in a way. Like, he wakes up and runs like 20 miles every morning or something. Like, I don't know, man. He says he's like never like missed it. Real talk, height and weight, you look big, bro. I am a little bit over 6 foot. I'm about $182 right now. But I just lost like a ton of weight over the last year or so. Like, I was like 250 at some point, like when I was extremely washed post-COVID, post-classic. In the bin. He def does that. Navy SEALs are fucking insane.
I'm out of range.
Yeah. But like, do you think it's? I guess what I'm saying too is, like, do you think it's an act? Do you think that David Goggins, it's a spiel? It's an act. Is he legit like that all the time? I don't know. It probably is an act, is my guess. But like, so what? You know, that's his thing. That's how he gets. You know, stay hard. That's his brand. Like,
It's too far away. I can't.
the crazy thing is that Jocko guy. That Jocko guy has like become way more successful than I ever thought too. Like, he has his own protein shakes now, his own everything, and like I see it at the gym at Lifetime and stuff. Like all of his like merch and brand, like Jocko protein, Jocko pre-workout, and yeah, like just some of the interviews that David Goggins does. Like he's almost like over the top with it.
I can't.
Let's go to the Tiki Bar and open Ampi's presence.
That ability isn't ready.
What does that mean? Is that a thing? Is that like a new Twitch feature, the Tiki Bar? I've seen a few people mention that now. Yo, thanks so much for the raid, though. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well, my man. Was BlizzCon again this year, Ampi?
Isn't ready. I can't do that yet.
We're running it back? I went to BlizzCon with Ampi this past one. I got to meet him in person. It was super fun. I got an Airbnb with the boys. They were just like living that bachelor life, dude. Like, I'm a married man. Like, my house is clean-ish. Like, and I forgot what it was like to live with young boys. Like, man, like I thought like Gray's passed that on the couch. Pizza box wings sprayed everywhere. Freaking like unknown like sticky substances all over the house. Like food, like plates and forks, like everywhere I see like beer bottles and stuff knocked over all over the place. Oh my god.
I'm out of range. It's too far away.
Some people are trying to do a 4th of July Seattle visit. Oh. Hit up a little PNW, a little Pacific Northwest. I don't think Tiki Bar is happening. What's the Tiki Bar? Explain to me. I'm down for a Tiki Bar.
That ability isn't ready.
I don't know what it is.
Not enough range.
Watch the team rooms on YouTube. The seal ones are nuts and it makes me... The team rooms. Oh, and it makes me feel like Goggins is in full of shit. Yeah. I say Spider Icker. We need one more. Everything else.
I can't.
Trying to get ickered up.
I need to get closer. That ability isn't ready yet.
How much gold, by the way, is like 100 gold in SoD? Like, how much gold do people have in SoD? I'm not talking like the 1%ers like Ampi. Like, I'm not talking about like the freaking Warren Buffetts of the WoW world. I'm talking like Joe Schmo, 4 kids, 2 wives, whatever. Like, like, is 100 gold a lot? I mean, the max level's 50, right? You can't have that much gold. A casual 2K? Still a lot.
Need more range.
Oh, dual spec. There's dual spec inside, huh? Guess that would make sense. They already built it out for her. That makes sense. Lots of inflation. Each supply boxes near max level gives 12 gold a pop on turn in. 50 gold for dual spec. How early can you get dual spec? Could I get it now? Level 40, I get it.
Can't do that yet. That ability isn't ready yet.
Everyone's on that GDG these days. I see. You still here, Ampi? How do you feel about SoD, bro, overall? What's your... You can just give a number score out of 10, like... What are we looking at? We're looking at a solid 7. 25 to 35, the loops begin. Pretty sure you can farm like 100 gold with not a huge amount of effort. Five out of 10. Have him post the notepad he just made. I'm shocked though, like how much of a hit these dungeons acting, like recombobulated and acting as raids are. Like, I mean, I only paid attention to the SoD stuff closely in phase 1, but how excited you guys were to run BFD every week, that shocked me. I didn't know you could suspend reality that much, even within a already like suspending reality playing WoW, right? Like even further, you could suspend reality even further, and not view BFD as like a level 20 dungeon, and view it as like the end game content, and like
got my attention.
try to speedrun it and blast and do all that. Like people were into it, man, more than I thought.
See you soon. I have the finest wires in the land.
PvP is a 1. Oh, you hate to see that. That's true. Showbeck makes it look fun.
Be good.
When I watch the Showbeck shorts, it looks like rogues have like a gun skill now. Like they can shoot someone from close range with like a pistol or like with a blunderbuss or something. It looks cool. That's the WoW community, baby. Love the fact that one of my favorite gamers has ADHD and smashes life. Recently diagnosed after 37 years. You self-medicating with exercise and diet or meds or both? Don't have to answer. What's up, SJ? Yeah, I had like too much pride to go get it like diagnosed for a while, like, cause I just got through school and stuff. But like school was always very difficult for me. Like it was just very hard to like stay focused. Obviously, I'm watching the clock. Like middle school, high school is always the same. Just like can't wait for classes to be over so I can go. Ooh, they still kept this in. So I always like didn't want to ever think like something was wrong with me, right? Like so I just was like, oh, that's just who I am. Yeah, that's just how I am. And it wasn't until after BlizzCon, it was like 2 BlizzCons ago, someone gave me some like Adderall to try, because like they were like, dude, I think this might help you. Like you might want to try it. Like yeah. And it really was like insane, dude. Like the clarity and focus and everything I felt from it, and it motivated me to like want to go out there and like kind of get a doctor to like give me the tests and stuff. And then I ended up, I don't medicate right now. I don't take any Adderall. I don't take whatever they use these days. There's like a few different names for the drugs and stuff. I don't use any of that stuff. It was mainly due to like cost though. Like I think it ended up being like $600 or $700 a month. And I was like, it's not that worth it. Like it does help me, but I was looking into the side effects too, and people were saying, you know, it's kind of like an amphetamine or something. It was kind of freaking me out. So like I don't actually medicate right now. Maybe I should though. Like it might massively improve my quality of life. Who knows? I just kind of struggle bust through all the content in real life, and I like get stuff done, but in my like own dysfunctional way, right? Sometimes it takes me a while. Sometimes I procrastinate. Sometimes I do whatever, but I eventually, you know, go from point A to point B in my own convoluted way and make it work. So, but I definitely have a hard time focusing. Like I'm like kind of jittery. Like always like tapping my feet. It's hard for me to sit still. Insurance doesn't cover it. I think it does, but like it still ended up being like out of pocket, like a good amount. Like I don't know. Bro, huge fan of yours. I've never seen a stream of you live yet, but I love all of your classic WoW videos. Super nostalgic, and I still watch them to this day. Appreciate that, Foro. I appreciate that, man. Believe it or not, look at that. A new viewer. Someone who's never watched the stream before. No baggage. You'd love to see it. Welcome, Foro. Should always be at copay assistance on those prescriptions. Everyone has that effect from amphetamine, regardless if you have ADHD or not. The question is if you were non-functional without it or not. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I'm dysfunctional in many ways, like, but I also, like, I just know who I am at this point. Like, I'm also really good at things, like at certain things, and I'm also really bad at certain things. And I think like the people in my life, thankfully, like know what I'm really bad at this point. And they try to pick up the slack, and they try to help me out on certain things that they know, like, yo, he's just not gonna do it. I gotta do it for him, or like whatever. And it helps me a lot, you know. But that's my thing. Like when I really get into something, like, and I like get excited about something, if it's new and shiny, especially, like I go super hard, like unrelenting focus, and I just try really, really hard, and that's one thing I like. That's one thing I like. I think it ties into that, like the ADHD and all that. Really good at pickleball. Well, in a way, like that is something that I focused on. Like for me, like the like the joy of racket sports and community and all that is so much fun. Like I felt really motivated to go as far as I could with it. I don't know if you guys have a sport in your life right now that you guys really love, but for me, it works big time for me, man. And it probably would work for some of you guys too. Like
You got my
having, we have to do in defense of King's having like a community, having friends that are tethered to some sort of like sport or fitness. I think it's sport though. I think sport's more powerful than fitness, because sport, you have this like competitive aspect to it, like that. It's hard to articulate it. Some of you have that, so you know what I mean. But if you have friends, like your close friends you see day to day, like for me, I go to gym, I see the same people day in, day out. We're always trying to get better at pickleball, improve our games, join tournaments, and like that camaraderie you feel when you go to a tournament or you're practicing, you're improving, you're doing lessons, like it's so wholesome and it's so good and it's like healthy for you and it's good for you. And I forgot what that felt like, you know? So like coming out of COVID and classic and content and all this, and like reigniting that like passion for like sports and athletics and the camaraderie you feel there, and surrounding yourself with people who are like taking care of themselves, right? And they care about this stuff too. It has really worked well for me. Like I feel solid in this path. Like this is my the favorite version of myself, if that makes sense. And it's not some sort of weird flex. It's sort of just like, you know what works for you, you know what doesn't. You guys have all probably tried like tons of different things over the years. We've all had like lots of cringy arcs, right? We've tried different things. Oh, maybe I could be good at this. I'll try this. Oh, I'll try this. I'll try this out. And, like certain things have worked. Certain things have been big disasters. For me, I think that's like who I am. Like I'm most happy when like my fitness and nutrition is in place. I'm able to be myself the most, if that makes sense. Like just be the most confident and most like calm version of myself, right? The most, yeah. And I hope there's a way that I can like balance it with gaming a bit. You know, for me it's like a seesaw. I've said it for years. Like one comes up, one goes down. Like it's hard for me to just balance all the pieces of life like together. Like, but my man upgrades from the UV gym and looks shredded as fuck. Hope you and the fam are doing well. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Yeah, the fam is doing well. The fam is doing well. Life is good. Dang, man, I just learned Joanna passed away? Bro, you're kidding me. Are you serious? Speedrunner Joanna passed away? Is that for real? He's dead? No way, man. Are you serious? Man. Can we take a second, guys? Like, just type in F, RIP, like... He hasn't been top form recently, comparatively, but, like, we all bought that guide with our mom's Visa card when we were 11, or 12, right? Like... Life is short, guys. It's so short. I see it racing by. Like, it is racing by so fast. I'm in my 30s now. I'm thankfully still in my early 30s, but, like... I'm gonna blink twice. I'm gonna be mid-30s, late 30s, 40s. Like, holy shit. It's so fast.
Not ready yet.
They're streaming right now. It's probably like a rerun, though, is my guess.
Not enough rage.
You wouldn't have Blizz-like private servers without Jonah's videos. Might not even have Classic. What's the story with that, though, C-Dank? Like, why? Because did they study his VODs to get the values for the mobs and stuff? Like, well, I actually didn't know about that at all. Yeah, like, yeah, that's really, really sad, man. That's really, really sad.
Need more rage. Not enough.
That's really, really sad. He's been in my stream before. I've talked to the guy before. Like, you know, we obviously like kind of had like competing products and stuff a bit. Like, we had RXP and all that going on, right? And he had his own thing going on, but at the end of the day, that's just... That's small potatoes, right? Like, that's a WoW legend.
I can't do that yet. That ability isn't ready.
Damn. Yeah, that's really sad. I know you had heart problems for a while. That reminds me, like when Kobe, you know, when Kobe like went down on the helicopter. I was streaming as well when that like just happened, and you guys told me while I was live, and that fucked me up too. That was hard to believe, man. You think you're gonna play Cata Classic? I really, honestly, have no interest in metagaming at all, and like actually trying to like be good at World of Warcraft anymore. You know what I mean? Like I play this game just purely out of like nostalgia and like love, and just wanting to just kind of center myself, balance myself, and you know, chill with you guys a little bit if I stream. But I don't think I could. I don't know if I have it in me anymore, man, to just play the game and try to be like competitive in some sense. Would you play WoW if you weren't streaming, you think? I would. Yeah, I would. I've always been the type of person, you guys have known this for some of you who have followed my channel for a while, I play 100 times more than I stream. And it's because I find streaming painful. Like, it's like pulling teeth for me. Like, it's not that anything against you guys personally. Like, you guys are all great. Maybe it's an insecurity of my own, but like, I feel like active discomfort when I'm streaming. Like, I don't feel like I can totally relax and like be myself and stuff, especially if there's camera and all this type of stuff, right? Like, so my whole entire WoW career, I've always played like way more than I've streamed. And like, I'm like, okay, I like me amp myself up and stream for 3 hours. I got this. Let me press go live. And that's always how it's been. Yeah, for sure. That's kind of why I'm digging Clad. It feels more casual, but still classic feel. And that's also why like I like collaborating a lot, because it makes it easier. If I'm just chilling on Discord with somebody.
Need more rage. Not enough rage. Need more rage. That ability isn't ready yet.
But I'm surprised. I got to taste at least a little bit of what it's like to be a successful streamer. Even though I never got like giga massive, like, you know, we had our moments, right? Where we did, I think the world first Nax Clear. We were like the biggest channel doing world first coverage for it. That was the first time we got to like 10,000 viewers. Then we did this hardcore all-star stuff, the hardcore. Like, I'm still happy with it, man. It was a really, really cool experience. Like, that's what streaming does. It gives you like a tiny little small sliver fragment of a taste of what it's like to like have some notoriety, and that was cool. Probably the only time I'll ever get to experience that in life. So
That ability isn't ready.
would have never guessed that. Always seemed like you loved it. There are things I like enjoy about it. Like, I find it satisfying, especially after you stream and you have the VOD and it's out there, and you always think to yourself like, oh man, I can watch that later someday, or like, you know, I'm proud of myself for doing that or whatever. But yeah, some people are built for it. They really enjoy it. They thrive when streaming. Calesto Bella with the Prime. Thank you so much. Welcome, Calesto. First time here. How's it going? I appreciate the support. You look a lot healthier. Thanks, man. Yeah, like, I'm pretty determined now to not let myself go ever again. You know, that's what they all say, but I'm not getting any younger. This is it, man. This is the one roll of the dice we got. Like, I don't want to let myself go ever. I don't want to become like super degen gamer and gain 50 pounds and go through that. Like, this is no more. I'll stay just like lean, athletic physique, just maintain it, and just be able to work out and do enough physical stuff that I can like eat the foods I want to eat too, like dumplings and whatever, right? Like, eat some carbs. Your streams are such nostalgia for me. The lead up to 2019 Classic and all the awesome guys and podcasts were great. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm glad that we were able to, like, make an impact on some people, right? Like, we had a really good run with GMA for a while when we were in our full swing. We never got as big as, like, Classic Cast and stuff, but we had some loyal fans, right? And we'd turn it on, Def Camp, Dunedin, Melderon, myself, and we just poured our love out for the game every week. We had a couple hundred episodes. Scuff production value and all. We even got mentioned. Blizzard shouted us out a couple times. They put us on one of the home pages one time. That was really cool. Yo, it's good to see you streaming. Missed you in the Classic community. Hope all is well. Thank you, Tail. Thank you, Tail. It's nice of you to say first time chat. Hypothetically, imagine MMO 10 times better than Classic WoW comes out. Think it's worth throwing your life into it again? No. Nope. The thing is, you only live once, right? You have to take care of your family. You have to make sure you have, like, some kind of, like, decent... You have all your bases covered, right? Like, career, financially, everything's all good. I guess if you get to the point where you're, like, free financially, like, you're, like, basically retired or semi-retired, whatever, like, that's fine. But, like, when I look back on things, like, if you're going to make, like, a career out of, like, content and gaming and stuff, I think my advice to people that were just starting now, for whatever it's worth, would be to be a channel that does variety from the start and is also very kind of almost borderline shameless with monetization and, like, taking sponsors and stuff like that, setting that precedent from the start so you build up an audience that's, like, sensitized to that, as opposed to being like a WoW one trick like me, and being, like I said, my vibe was always to be, like, kind of a man of the people. I turned down almost every sponsorship. Like, it was only stuff that, like, I really liked or something that I would do. And set yourself in a way so that you can cover, because games come and go. They blossom and they die. It's just how it is, right? And if you build a whole channel and stuff around one game, this is the best game ever made. I still believe that beyond a shadow of a doubt. But even this game, you know, will come to an end and all this, right? So, like, and I know that it ties into your question a little bit. Like, would I right now, like, you know, saddle up again, get back on the content grind and do all this for another MMO? Probably not. I don't think so. But, like, I could play it, I guess, a bit, and but for me to put my life into it, like you said, like, for me, like,
enough rage.
I always feel inclined to, like, build stuff around the things that I'm doing, like, whatever I'm really interested, like, in terms of, like, hobbies and pleasure, whatever, Pickleball or WoW or whatever. Like, my natural instinct is to want to, like, build things for it, like companies or tools or whatever, like, for it. So, like, if I played another MMO, I would want to do that. I don't know if that makes any sense. I remember you when you did the one with the chips. Oh yeah. Can you say Nutter Butters for me? Oh my god, the Nutter Butters arc. When Kargoz Tactics, Tommy, etc. was streaming every day, it was peak WoW content. Yeah. We had a really good run. We had a really good run. It was something I'll never forget. And when I ran into Tactics and Tommy and all them, they were just small streamers, man. That happened to me so much along the journey, man. The amount of people that I tried my best to, like, invest in, and just watching their channels and all their presences and stuff, like, grow and become huge. Like, there's dozens of people over the years.
Need to get closer.
That was a really cool part of it. New haircut and tattoos. My hair is not good right now. It's not styled or anything right now. It's kind of messy. And tattoos, yeah, I got basically 2 sleeves. Got one for, like, a poly tribal look. Left the shoulder blank on the right one. Took a lot of sessions and stuff, but it's almost done. The left one's done. The right one's I'm still doing a little bit. Are you Polynesian? I'm half, yeah. Like, I'm half white as well.
That ability isn't ready.
Yeah, the tattoos are pretty new.
I
Yo, what's up, Celix?
not enough rage.
Your VODs got me through some tough times, man. I appreciate that.
That ability isn't ready.
Initial thoughts on SoD? I mean, these are very initial thoughts, right? Because I'm 15, but I'm having a good time. The game still feels comfy and cozy, and like it feels like vanilla, right? There's nothing too jarring yet that's like making me like feel off-put, like, oh, this doesn't belong in vanilla, right? Like I'm just looking at Victory Rush, like these are kind of like subtle skills, right? Devastate, this little T-clap thing, the runes, so far so good, but you know what I mean? So far so good. I like it so far. I like it so far.
That ability isn't ready yet. Ready yet.
Miss the early hardcore days. Yeah, me too, man. Me too.
I need to get closer. That ability isn't ready yet. That ability isn't ready yet.
Always good to see you stream, man. I'll never forget that pod episode when you guys had KJ on. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. That was one of the all-time best moments for me as a creator. So freaking cool, man. And it's probably the most starstruck. Okay, it's probably the second most starstruck I've ever been in my life. Is being able to talk with. He's actually very approachable too. He's not really like a hard to get in contact guy. Like he'll talk to almost anyone. But for me and for Death Camp, like Melderon, like if you go back and watch that episode, like we are like kids in the candy shop. Like we are so excited to talk to that man. Like we were just straight up like revering him. But the other time was when I met Jadakiss. Like he's always been like one of my favorite rappers, if not my favorite rapper. And like I moved to Yonkers, New York, and I thought it was funny that I was like moving to where Jadakiss and D Block and all that was from. And then one day, like I'm in the elevator going to my apartment, and I see him get in the elevator, and I was like, holy shit! And he was like lived right next to me, like right down the hall. I don't even know if you guys know who Jadakiss is, but top 5 dead or alive right there. Yo, what's up, real redneck? Thank you, man. Subscribe tier 1 4 months on a 1-1 streak. Thank you, brother. Good to see you too. Thanks for stopping in today. I'm back. I've genuinely enjoyed SoD, although I didn't really play phase 1 and phase 2. Oh, you joined late? You met DMX? Yeah, I met DMX as well. He lived in the same apartment. Rest in peace to him as well. All the... I guess it makes sense though now I look back on it, because like the apartment building I lived in was like pretty much the nice, like the one nice luxury like apartment building in all of Yonkers, so it makes sense. Like if they're from there and they want to like stay close to home, that's where they would stay. But I thought those celebrities would be in like giga mansions, you know. Buddy, Buzz release HC mode because of you. The solo self-found, these are all your doings. Be proud of it. We love you, bro. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that is the story. That people, like, that's like, that's canon. You know, that people, you know, there's a time to be like humble, and there's a time to like just also kind of know what you've done, sort of, like, and like that is one thing I'm really proud of, and that is one thing that I'm glad like I have some kind of legacy to the game, as small and insignificant as it may be. Even if the hardcore servers are dead already, like that does mean a lot, man.
Not ready yet.
Have you been gaming at all? Not really, man. Like I went through maybe a few months ago. I go through my phase where I play a lot of like Xbox games and console games, just like for nostalgia. Like I'll play through Halo 1 and Halo 2 and all through the campaigns. I'm sure you guys do the same thing, right? Go through some of the old N64 games. I played some PS1 and PS2 games like Crash Bandicoot, Crash 3. Just like a little nostalgia speedrun. I'm sure you guys do the same thing. For me, it's like super important to me. Like I like periodically, even once per year even, going back to like my hometown in New York, doing a quick food speed run, trying all the places again. You know, sometimes I like visiting my college campus, like just doing that just to like remind myself like of all the years, so I don't forget stuff. You know, like it keeps it fresh in my mind. It's the same thing with games. Like I'll try to periodically just play a lot of these games that were like impactful on me, just so it feels like a linear timeline with my whole life, and I can remember everything. Gears of War. I remember when Gears of War first came out. When Gears of War first came out, I don't think it was Xbox. It was 360. And I remember it. It was a game changer. The game was jarring. It was shocking. And it was mainly because the graphics, they used some kind of cheesy gimmicks in Gears of War to make it even look more crazy than the graphics were. And they basically made everything look like wet. It looked wet and sort of shiny and like metallic-y and stuff. Like, that game was so good when it first came out. It was a massive hit. Like, it was basically like Counter-Strike, but fresh, with crazy gory animations. The chainsaw on the assault rifle, the shotgun blasts, like the cover system.
Out of range.
Gears was awesome, man. 100%. How much weight did you lose? You look thin. I think at my most washed, I was 250. Right now I'm about 180. So it's quite a lot. Let's go for 4. Oh, I might need the potion. I might die. Victory rush. I don't think Victory rush is even gonna save us here. There's a cooldown on it. Die. Oh, and he missed. Oh, we're dead here. First death, I bet. Oh, Victory rush though. Maybe, dude. Maybe we can run. I think we just run. It's not hardcore though. I gotta calm myself down. It's not hardcore. It's okay. It's okay, you can die. You recently stopped by your college campus? Yeah, probably within the last year. You know, like my wife's family is still in Philly, so like go there quite frequently, or somewhat frequently. And I went to temples. Damn, gratitude, that's awesome. We've been doing intermittent fasting. So my strategy going into like losing a ton of weight was, yes, learning about just straight up fasting in general, right? And I've talked about it on stream in general, like just like coming to terms when you're heavy. If you're heavy right now and you have a gut, like you have weeks of energy attached to your body, and like it's okay to be hungry. The hunger will pass and you'll be alright, man. Like just don't eat, fast, drink water, take some vitamins if you want, you know what I mean? Like fast and going long periods without food, right? Like I do 3-day fasts, water fasting, or I just drink like diet soda and coffee and stuff. I did that to start when I had like a ton to lose, and then mess with OMAD, doing 1 meal a day, right? And doing like 16-hour fasts, doing stuff like that. But then you get down to the point where you're not that washed anymore. You're still maybe slightly, like you don't have the abs that you want, but you're not like feeling super fat anymore, right? But you still don't look great. And then at that point, the trainers were telling me to just focus on like body recomposition, body recomp, right? So like that's where you up what you're eating. You just go way higher protein. You're not like terribly scared of eating anymore. You start lifting heavier and just going for like a body recomposition. And that worked pretty good for me. Like, if anything, I wish I did that a little bit earlier. Started doing body recomp. And instead of just looking at the number on the scale, going to those, they have like these body scanners. They're not super accurate, but they measure like water weight, inflammation, muscle mass, body fat, right? You stand on it and you put your little thumbs on the sensors, and you put your feet on the little electrode things, and knowing that like just the number on the scale isn't the full picture, right? Like it's just a small little bit of the picture. And like I would do it on, I would take 2 tests each time and start just going off that, like body fat, muscle mass, working on that. And that's what I did. Stretch marks? Yep, I got some stretch marks for sure.
I can't. That ability isn't ready yet. Not ready yet. I can't do that yet.
Let's see back. I'm trying to rewatch your OG hardcore vids, like when you created Iron Lad. I can't seem to find them though. Yeah, I think I may have not unprivated them. I had a few people say that today. I'll see if I can remember to list them again. I have everything still on my YouTube. Good to see you though, Brian. Still drinking Premier Protein like the old days? Yeah, man, still drinking Premier Protein. That's been the most effective thing. It's not so much like the brand Premier, but for me at least, the RTD drinks, the ready-to-drink Tetra packs of protein where they're pre-mixed and they don't taste like dog water, those work the best for me. You pay a premium because you're gonna save money if you're buying the powders for sure, right? Like, but I'll actually drink those, right? And they're effective, Like I got some Ghost protein the other day. You guys know Ghost? They have the energy drinks. The energy drinks are banging. They kind of taste like, they have like Swedish fish flavor. They do like candy flavors. And they do have a very good protein flavor. It's like Cinnabon flavor. And it tastes good and the macros are pretty good, but like I'm just not using it, Like I don't take the time to go get a cup, get the glass, mix it with skim milk. I have to remember to get skim milk, different from the milk my daughter drinks, right? She drinks the whole milk, and I just don't use it as much, and it sits there unused. For me, like the Tetra packs of protein are the best by far. You just order a couple, like 30 cases of them, keep them in the car, keep them in the fridge, just keep them around, and they actually taste great. So it takes a week to not feel hungry anymore? I think it probably takes about 4 days. It takes about 4. It takes a while. Like I had this device called a Lumen that I bought, like when I was just starting the process and I was still like 2 something or like 240, 250. Like I bought this device. It was called a Lumen. You blow into it for like a minute straight, and it's able to tell you if your body is like burning. I guess it's off your breath. Like it measures the carbon dioxide level of your breath, and it's able to tell you if you're like in a state of ketosis where you're burning stored food energy, or if you're still like burning glycogen and stuff, right? And I was really frustrated because I couldn't get into ketosis. Like I would be fasting long periods of time and it was giving me these bad readings and saying like, oh man, you're not there yet. And I think what I learned from all of it is it just takes a lot longer than you think. Like it takes multiple days of like fasting for you to really get into the state. Like most people think, right, you don't eat 8 hours and you feel like starving, right? Like, oh my God, I'm gonna wither away. I haven't eaten in 8 hours. But it actually takes a lot longer than you think to burn through all of your like reserves, or all the stuff that's in the gas tank before you start going into the cellar.
Not ready yet.
Did you do time? Like in prison? No, I've never been arrested or anything. I'm drinking a Phase Pop Ghost right now. Ooh, that sounds good. Helps if you get fat adapted first. You have to eat a ton of fat. Oh yeah, that helps too. Yeah, 100%. I went through a keto phase on the way, like where I was just eating like bacon every day. That's the best part of keto, I swear. Go to Dunkin' Donuts and they have this stuff called snack and bacon. I go there in the morning and get my coffee and get like 4 orders of snack and bacon. It has some carbs in it because it's like maple sugar, like it's got like some maple flavoring, but it's still good enough. Is it true you're on keto if your lips taste like metal? I never really tested. I don't think I taste my lips much, but you have a certain type of breath. It doesn't even like smell bad, but it's distinct. It's a weird smell that you smell on your breath when you're in ketosis. Appreciate the positivity, bro. I've let myself go, and hearing your tale is motivating. Could stand to drop about 100. Yeah, man. Like, if I had to do it all over again, because I'm sure some people are heavy right now watching, right? I'm trying to think. I'd probably, if I had to do it all over again, I'm sitting here, I'm 250, and I have to unwash myself again. I think I just do, like, I do 1 meal a day. I'd play a lot of games. I know that sounds crazy, but, like, I'd use, like, not eating. I'd use, like, gaming as an excuse, like, for me, like, okay, at least I'm not eating, like, I can just, like, focus on this. I'd eat once a day. I eat towards the nighttime, because I always got, for me at least, I get cravings at night. Like, I can't fall asleep on an empty stomach. It's really hard for me. So I try to, like, just hang in there as long as you can all day, eat 1 meal a day, you know, play lots of WoW if that's what it takes, and, you know, just drink, like, coffee and diet soda and stuff, and try to, if you're gonna eat outside of your 1 meal, and, like, there's just nothing you can do about it, you know you're gonna eat, I would go get some of those like, high protein, low net carb, like, snacks and stuff we were talking about earlier, like the Pop-Tarts and the cinnamon rolls or stuff like that. You don't get headaches from not eating? No, you do. Some people get really irritable and they get headaches, yeah. 100%. You just have to stick with it, man. Stay hydrated. It'll get better. I feel you on the cravings at night. That's my biggest issue. Late night eater helped the night eat during the day for sure. But I'm telling you here, let me link it in the chat so you guys have it as well. If you take one thing away from this stream, one thing, you can forget I ever streamed. One thing. Take this with you. Go live your best life, guys. There it is. Boom. Game changer. No cap. I am guiding you towards the light, my brothers. That is it. That is a game changer, son. Those are insane. You can buy them at Target. It's like $10 for 4 of them or something, right? So it's not like the cheapest thing ever, but bruh. The 1 protein bars? Oh yeah, they taste good. Those taste pretty good. They have more than 1 gram. 1 protein bars are kind of like candy bars, though. You compare them to Quest. They have 1 gram of sugar, but they have a good amount of carbs in them. For me, it's like the maple donut flavored 1 bar. That's like when you're feeling kind of degenerate, and like Quest isn't gonna cut it for you. Like Quest, the taste is too bland. You want to step up the taste a little bit, then you can eat a 1 bar. You know, it's like a middle ground. But Quest has the cleanest macros on the bars. I've dropped about 80 to 100 pounds a couple times now through my life. I usually do walks and eat way less to lose it. I want to try weightlifting to build muscle and eat out the other time. Yup. Try pickleball too, guys. Pickleball is awesome. It's a good, like I said, it's like a gateway towards like getting into fitness again. How long have you been playing WoW? Why not just count some calories, drop sauce and snacks, and walk a little bit? I mean, if that's what works for you, that's what works for you. There's a bazillion ways to build the car, right? Like, if you're in good shape and you have a good life balance right now, you know, more power to you. Like, you did it. It's just really for the people who can't seem to like sustainably pull it off. I've been playing WoW on and off though since 2004, man. Middle school. Winter break 2004. Maybe it was 2005, it's possible. Like, pretty sure it's 2004 though. Because I was in sixth grade. And I started playing during winter break. So. Are you happy where you're at and maintaining now? Or are you still pushing for physical goals? I still want to drop a little bit. Like, I'm at about 10% body fat, which is still a little bit higher. Like, it would be nice to be single digit. Like, I still feel good right now. Like, I have good abs and everything like that, but I still think I can get a little bit lower. And I can still put on a little muscle too. I could get a little faster, a little stronger. Like, but I feel very comfortable in my own skin right now, which is something that it's a blessing, like, to feel that way. You know, but for me, like, I do a lot more like calisthenics and a lot more body weight movements, a lot more kettlebells. I used to meme on kettlebells. I used to meme on the bands, you know, the resistance band training, the ab rollers, all those things. To me, like, I used to meme on them super hard. Like, it was all about just lift heavy shit, right? Do compound lifts, 3 reps, 5 reps. But you can get injured doing that stuff, and it is really painful to do those movements. Like, so it's whatever you can sustainably do. Like, for me, I just do like a class in the morning, like alpha conditioning, and it's way more like calisthenics, body weight movement. You're sweating, your heart rate's up. Like, I can do that more sustainably for me, and like that works for me.
Great to meet you.
People say maintaining 10 or sub 10 year round is super hard. Yeah, I think like if you're gonna eat normal meals and go out and eat with your friends and go eat at restaurants and stuff like that, which I do, and
What's on your mind?
not like being super min-max with everything and just eating like chicken broccoli and all that, like I think 10 is like kind of almost as low as you can go. Because I eat out every day, you know, and that's like a skill. That's like I swear that's a skill set to somehow like maneuver and navigate through life and eat normal foods with normal people and go out and go to restaurants and stuff, but still like not, you know, but still be on track with everything. You gotta kind of like just like ballpark guesstimate like calories and macros and stuff, and like, you know, protein boost up some of the meals if it's too low, and like know when to fast, know your body, know like it, you know. I'm sure you guys do that as well. Any future plans with streaming, or just sporadically making appearances? I'm not sure, fighter. Like, I'm at a point right now where I could stream a bit more, because I'm finally like a little more stable with some of like the businesses I've been building up. Like, now I have some people helping me out with it, so like I don't have to do it as much myself, and I have a little more time. You know, my daughter goes to like preschool and daycare now and has all that situated, so I could, but I'm not sure. Calisthenics is fucking amazing for weight loss. It worked for me. Being able to lift your own body can make a big difference physically and mentally. 100%. Like, you feel the most in shape, or yes or no, maybe no for some of you. You feel the most in shape when you're able to like pretty effortlessly do wide grip pull-ups, push-ups, dips, way more so for me at least than being able to deadlift some super heavy amount, but like you're out of breath if you run like a mile or two, you know what I mean? Like, being that kind of like lean Fight Club Brad Pitt type, you know, physique where you're just good with your body weight, if you feel healthier like and better, you know, than if you're, and I think you look better too.
Not ready yet.
Nothing felt better to me than being able to do solid 15-20 wide grip pull-ups. You feel like a beast, right? Like hopping off the pull-up bars and stuff, you feel good. Like, so I like training that stuff. I try to do them like body weight, like calisthenics stuff, like every day. But like, I've been recently taking this class called, and I'm sorry if this stuff is like, I'll try to like. I don't know if this fitness and all this type of stuff is interesting to you guys, right? Because like, we're just playing WoW. But the viewers haven't dropped tremendously, even since the raid for Vampy, so maybe people are interested in it. Feel free to ask questions about WoW stuff or whatever, by the way. This is the stuff that like I think about most of the time, because I'm on this like fitness nutrition arc for the most part, pickleball, all this. But I've been taking this class recently, like alpha conditioning. I do it every day, Monday through Friday in the mornings. And they don't really use any equipment. Like, you just use a kettlebell and maybe bands, that's it. But what it's been surprising to me, like it's been interesting to me, is you learn that you can really get sick workouts with no equipment, man. Like, even if you just had like a park bench near you, like, you don't even need pull-up bars, honestly. There's stuff you can do, like, there's so much you can do just with zero equipment. And you can get like a sick pump, you can get all types of growth and gains and everything like that with literally zero equipment. That's probably all you need. If you wanted to have a home gym, I swear, just go buy like one kettlebell right now, or maybe 2, and just keep it at your house and like some resistance bands. That's all you would need. Yeah. I think we're all talking about this with you because last time we saw you, you weighed more. That's true. Yeah. Next GMA when Dune still plays. Does he? That's good. Cracked. Okay, what am I doing? Kill a stone splinter. I swear I haven't been like focusing on the game at all. Skull-shaped geode. I have it. It'll give you a nice thump in, which will turn the skull. Wait, what? During combat, it'll give you a nice thumping, which will turn the skull-shaped geode into a cracked skull-shaped geode. Okay, this is some new proprietary SoD quest line right here. Kill a stone splinter skull thumper. Man, I'm super off track. Okay, we're going back south now. But again, guys, thank you very much for being here. I'm not sure how many of you are actually, you know, conscious and still listening to the stream actively and stuff, or you might just be leftovers from Mompy's stream and stuff like that. But I appreciate you guys being here. I haven't been streaming much at all. Totally out of the loop with WoW and stuff like that. It's a warm welcome being able to throw the stream on and have hundreds of people here. Like, that's really, really cool. I don't take it for granted at all. Yeah. So what happened with BFD and Nomer and all these dungeons that are no longer like the meta raid of the phase? Do they convert back to 5-man dungeons, or are they still raids that you can do at these low levels? Out of curiosity, like, could I go do a BFD raid at like 25 or something? Hey dude, hope you read this. Just want to let you know that your stream always made me relax through hectic times. I fell asleep to your stream every day for a year or more. Babbling about vanilla, min-maxing made me tap into the 2010 feeling playing WoW for the first time on your first character. You know the feeling. Thank you for real. That's a very, very sweet message, man. I appreciate that, Willie. Thank you so much, man. First time in the chat. I appreciate it, man. I really do. You guys have been really nice. Like, I did work hard for years, you know, being like a veteran private server player to like build myself up in the community and have good rapport in the community, because I've always felt like you guys were my people. You know, we're the same people. We play Magic the Gathering, we all the nerdy stuff like Tolkien, high fantasy, WoW Classic, all these things. Like, we're all more or less the same age, give or take a few years. And for me, when I had all that drama and stuff, like, it was rough for me. Like, I felt it felt bad for me that like people in this community, people that you know, I worked hard to like build myself up in, like, they almost like turned on me to a certain extent. That's how I felt, and I was like, that was very demoralizing in a way. But like, it's nice to be able to come back and have people like just be, you know, be chill and like appreciative, and I feel welcome. I feel welcome with you guys. People still run them for gear. I'm not a chatter, but I've watched you hundreds of hours, and even watched your replays time and time when you deleted all but 2 or 3. Yeah, I've made many mistakes along my like journey as a creator. Many mistakes. If I played my cards right, I could have probably been. I think I could have been as big as anyone else, you know, like, and gotten like a lot further. But we still had a really good run, and we still did some awesome stuff. Haters are always going to hate, that's for sure. Not worth your time. Yeah, it was a bit more than that, but I appreciate it, yeah. Had Hardcore Holidays on repeat. Yeah. They kill a Stone Splinter Skull Thumper. Those are like the medium trogs.
I'm out of range.
You gonna queue in kata? Am I gonna play kata? I mean, I might log in and try to do like a hardcore run, like I said earlier. That would, like, no joke. That has always been something that I thought would be kind of cool to do. To go through the vanilla zones in kata, just solo, and just see them and play hardcore and see how it is. See what they changed. Has taking a break revitalized your love for the game like when Classic first came out? It's revitalized it less than you would think. There are still moments where I catch myself like, man, I do kind of want to log in and level through the Barrens right now. That does sound fun. But there's been a few times where, like, I've got to my computer, pressed WoW Classic, updated it, got to the starting screen, and just sat there looking at it like, I don't know, fuck it, right? Like, yeah, it's not worth it, you know.
It's too far away.
I do think, like, I pretty much DR'd myself with this game.
Rage. Not enough rage. I need more rage.
Let me see.
Not enough rage.
Did he bonk me on the head? Oh, there it is. Okay. Rune of Quick Strike. Okay, new rune height. Let's see what this is. The goat has returned. What's up, Nox? How's it going, man? You're not sick of WoW, you're sick of where you are physically playing WoW. Just remember that. You're sick of where you are physically playing WoW. So you're saying in the right environment, you'd like WoW? Let's see. Oh yeah, let's see what this rune is. Quick Strike. Enchant your gloves with Quick Strike rune, a reckless instant melee attack with your two-handed weapon, dealing 11 to 22 physical damage. This ability benefits from and triggers all effects associated with Heroic Strike. What do you guys think? Victory Rush or this? So Victory Rush is 51 damage, heals you for 30%, usable after you kill something. I kind of just want to try it, dude. Just try it and see. I have a feeling Victory Rush might be better. Just the sustain from it's pretty nice, but maybe if you're just eating food, it's fine. Let's see.
Too far away.
Okay. Pull this guy a little bit down. Oh wow, it's like you can use it a lot. Well, I don't have Victory Rush right now, I just realized. 16%, it's all potion. You can't rely on it anymore as like a crutch in between mobs. And what does it cost? 20 rage? I don't know, man. I'm kind of thinking Victory Rush is better. This is kind of sauce, playing with no Victory Rush.
That ability isn't ready yet.
Victory Rush kind of seeming better. Let me see. Audio, error, sounds, emote sounds. No, error speech. Dude, that drama was BS. I didn't get why people was hating on you for making a business of something you love. That's what business is about, and it was a win-win. Yeah. No, I appreciate that, man. I mean, should we go Fury, by the way, or Arms? Ooh, we already started Fury. We'll just continue down a bit. It'd be fun to dual wield. I love dual wield warrior leveling. It's a vibe. But yeah, like I addressed it in my last stream I did before. Ultimately, man, I was just building shit, cool shit, with the people I like to be around. It's just my natural state. Like that's just what I do. Like it's not even. It was all love, man. It was all love. Like there is no like predatory scheme. There was nothing. Like it was just. Hardcore was just a passion project, man. It was pure. It was It was pure love with it, and even with the speed running and stuff, and like it all just happened naturally, and it was that's all it ever was. Victory Rush kind of seeming like the play, man. So good. Have you thought about sticking with streaming? I think you could be very successful. I've been thinking recently about getting back into it again, but I've had that thought multiple times, and then I don't know, like, if I had more time in the day, like if the day was 36 hours long, I probably would stream a bit more and try to get back into it again. The thing is, like, I enjoy my lifestyle right now, you know? I'm at the gym like 5 hours a day, like I said, like, but in the morning I do my class, and then I'm playing pickleball in the evenings. Sometimes I'm doing lessons, sometimes I'm just hanging out there doing some work in the cafe, like, so I like that lifestyle, and like, I'm on a track right now where I'm trying to see how deep the rabbit hole goes with like the pickleball stuff. Like, I'm playing my first pro qualifier on May 19th with my partner. We've been practicing for that. Like, I love being out in the sun, man. Like, I love lifting shit, running. Like, it's so fun, right? Like, and I don't know if I can balance that. Like, you kind of can't have your cake and eat it too, you know, like with streaming and stuff. Like, I thought about it, like maybe I wake up super early and stream for 3 hours like early in the morning, and then I can do that every day. But it's more of just like not having the time to do everything I want to do, right? And still be able to be, you know, be a good dad and all that. Sorry, does it and he's shredded and a dad. True. He's always had his shit together with that stuff. But he's not like trying to actively, you know, be an athlete in a sport, is what I'd say as well. Don't forget the ice bath. Yeah, my friends do like doing the cold plunge and stuff. I don't enjoy the cold plunge at all. I've done it a few times just because I didn't want to bitch out in front of them and they wanted to do it. But it kind of works. You do feel better after, but it's very painful. It's jumping in ice cold freezing water like 5 times. That is awesome. That sounds like you have some momentum doing something you want to do. Yeah, man. Yeah. I love traveling to these tournaments too, like these pickleball tournaments. It could be anything, like tennis, pickleball, whatever sport, but just seeing the same people and everyone's like friendly and supportive, and like people are improving and winning and medaling, and you're traveling around a bit, eating good food. There's lots of freebies. You're seeing these pros walk around, and like it's so much fun, man. It is so much fun. And it's probably now or never for me, right? Like, I'm not getting any younger. This might like my only chance to like be good, like really good at a sport, maybe. So yeah, I'm going to yeah, it's just, the pro qualies are in San Jose, and then I'm going to not Daytona Beach, what is it called? No, Newport Beach after. Somewhat unrelated, but who's your favorite rapper, Kargoz? Favorite rapper for me, like I probably is Jadakiss. Just because I always found like him so creative with all this wordplay. He just said the funniest, most outrageous like shit, and like kind of made it like hard and gangster and stuff. And it was like I always just found it hilarious, like and creative. Like, and he wasn't the best looking dude, but he always like made it work. And like his whole like the locks and D block and all that, like was always just very like underground, grimy like vibes and stuff like that. But I mean, I'm not 100% sure. Like, I love even just mainstream rappers too, like Drake and stuff too. Like it's just a different type of vibe, right? Like you can't be listening to like some Jadakiss and that style of rap if you're yeah, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, you can't listen to it in like a social setting, you know? You can't listen, you have to put some Drizzy on or something a little more poppy, like a little more catchy, like but I love all the New York rappers like Big L and 90s hip hop scene. Oh, Mace, dude. Oh, Mace, Harlem World, all that shit, dude. Yeah, 100%. That original, like, the New York swag that they had back then. Like the New York. Yeah, like the swag of New York rappers in like the 90s and stuff was iconic to me. You ever think about taking it back to the OG Iron Lads, stripping away all the complicated stuff and just play true and simple experience? I mean, that's kind of what we're doing here. Like, I thought about it. Like, do I just turn on the stream and just play Era by myself on a dead server and just level and just straight up do a just chatting stream with you guys, and like no one's here for the actual content. They're just here for like the background ambience and music and just conversation. That's another thing I feel like after all these years of like doing content and all that, I feel like I've come full circle with it. I really feel like the best content when it comes to World of Warcraft, point blank period, always has been, always will be, has nothing to do with being good at the game or being sweaty or whatever. Like, it's straight up just talking about life and just chilling with people and talking, yeah, like reacting to stuff, talking about, like, you know what I mean? It's not really like the sweaty stuff. Like, you can build a following with that. Like, there are people that are successful doing that, but it's kind of niche, man, and it's kind of like fleeting. And it's honestly the most enjoyable for me too, like being the one playing, where I'm just chilling. There's like no expectation to perform at X, Y, or Z level or do anything. Like, you're just playing the game, relaxing, having a good time talking. So yeah, that does sound appealing. But like, I haven't tried SoD at all. Like, and I wouldn't be able to have an opinion on SoD until, you know, have a take and see. You know, I've played all the versions of this game so far, so I feel like it'd be a missed opportunity to not try SoD. Doing that on a random HC server right now, it's the best. What server are you on? We're on a Crusader Strike RPPVP. NA. What you just described, that's your brand, man. You're the only streamer with a soul as far as I'm concerned. I appreciate that. I mean, that's really nice of you to say. They all have souls, man. It just... It just gets like... The more you stream and the more you expose yourself to the internet and continue to put yourself out there, like, you like slowly over time lose authenticity and your brain gets fried and you just become a hollow husk. And you become like desensitized. Maybe that's just me, but like it happens to literally everywhere I go. And like the streamer and creator burnout is like very much like a script that you can follow, and I've seen it happen time and time again to like tons of people in the space. Yeah, I'm just watching a video. So you made Rested XP and sponsored hardcore? Yeah, like Rested XP was just like a company that I founded with my good buddies, like we were just good WoW buddies. And same thing with hardcore. It wasn't so much a company, but more like an organization. And we just tried to do cool shit for the community, like build cool tools, run cool events, sponsored a lot of that stuff out of pocket. Like, that's all of it. That's all it ever was, man. Dude, if you're not streaming regularly, please upload all the streams to offline replay. All these streams will be on YouTube, my YouTube channel, just automatically. All your old HC tunes that we watched were perfect examples of your chill streams, just chatting while you level peak content. Yeah, thanks, man. I mean, I think that's part of what makes it painful for me to stream too, is that I have an expectation to like perform well for the viewers and for whoever's watching, right? To play good, to level fast, to do whatever, to like perform at XYZ. Like I think being able to just do chill leveling streams like this, where it's not even really about the gameplay so much, it relaxes me. Like I'd be able to stream more. So maybe that is what I should do. Just Dunmoro Safari videos. Oh yeah, I enjoyed making that whole series. Yeah. Did you get any recognition from Blizz for starting HC? It was sure in viewership for them. Did I get any recognition? I mean, I think they shouted us out a few times on some of the posts. They did some posts, and the people like internally know. You know, the people internally, they know how it all came together. Like on the Blizzard side of things, and even on the hardcore side of things. But like in terms of like some kind of like NPC or something like that, no, there's nothing like that. The Age of Empires soundtrack just topping it off. Oh yeah, buddy, I want to play it now. Age of Mythology, Age of Empires, just cranking away the levels, vibing, action cam, reshade, just making the game look crazy. Custom ambience tracks running for each zone. That's some of the most try-hard I ever went with content. I loved every second of it. That was freaking chef's kiss, dude. Leveling through Swamp of Sorrows, custom rain, ambience soundtrack, boosting up the immersion. And nostalgia, you brought me back to classic 2019 in Starbucks Nitro Cold Brew. Good to see you, brother. I love how these little things like this, people remember those. Yeah, like the pumpkin spice lattes, the Nitro Cold Brews, the Coors lattes. Yeah. If you got an NPC, what kind of NPC would it be? Interesting thought. Probably be maybe like a hunter trainer or something, like a low level one, like a level 10, or maybe I don't know. I had some ideas on it. It'd be cool though. Like my favorite look in vanilla in general, like is like Orc Hunter in tier 1 with like an Ajrathul, or even just like a Rakdalar, Lokdalar. No helm, Black Wolf, right? With maybe like the armored boar or something. That'd be sick walking around. Or you could just go like low level, just a little orc in a mud hut somewhere, right? Connected like in Duratar or something. Just nothing. You just like, no dialogue, nothing. Just sitting there, little mud hut with like a Black Wolf pet. That'd be sick. Not Warlock. Nah, it's Hunter is it for me. It's definitely like I rebranded for like Classic. Because I always thought Warlocks were like so good, so strong, and they're really strong. But for me, Hunter is like my class in this game. Boy, guys, I'm gonna end it here. I got some stuff I gotta do. I think we streamed like a total of about 3 hours though. Could be a little more. Let me look at the other VOD, see how long it was. It was. Yeah, so we streamed over 3 hours, about almost 3.5 hours now. So I'm pretty proud of that. I'm pretty happy with that. From the bottom of my heart, guys, thank you for being here as a completely washed up relic, ancient history member of the WoW community. Thanks for being here. I'm just tuning in randomly. Appreciate the raid, Ompi, if you're still around or if anyone is from there. If you're, gotta say it right, follow the stream if you haven't, in the chance to stream again. And I will see you guys later. Let me see if we can raid somebody. Let's raid. Should we raid? Stay safe, Synogy. Let me raid Stay Safe. Drop like a couple hundred on him, that'd be cool. Stick around, just spam some emojis in Stay Safe's chat. Say what's up to him. I've known that dude for way too long. I've been through some shit with that guy. Like, in a good way. See you later, guys. Have a good day. Bye.